Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen. Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play of Octopath Traveler. So Octopath Traveler is probably one of my favorite games on the Switch. I think it has a fantastic story, it looks great, it's fun to play because I love JRPGs if this is considered one. I'm not very familiar with the strict definitions of these things. But I really do love the game a lot. It's really good. So rather than bore you with all the introductions, I suppose we should probably just get started on a new game. So when you start up a new game, you get to choose one of 8 characters to start as. The character you choose at the start, you are locked into playing as them until you complete their story, and every character has 4 chapters in their story. And with the way progression works, you're probably going to be at least 3/4 of the way through the game by the time you finish. So, in short, the character you pick, you're going to be stuck with for quite a while for most of the game, of the main story at least. So our first option is Honnet. Your name is Honnet and you are a hunter. One of the last descendants of an ancient clan that calls the Deep Forest home, your prowess with the bow is unmatched. Your master left home 1 year ago, summoned to hunt a dread beast, and you protected the village while awaiting his return. Then one day, the return of an old friend gives you cause for concern, and you strike out on a journey of your own. Second character, Ophelia the Cleric. Your name is Ophelia, and you are a cleric. You hail from the snow-swept Frostlands, where you dutifully serve the Order of the Flame under your adoptive father, the Archbishop. As your adoptive sister and best friend prepares to embark on a perilous pilgrimage, you stand ever at her side. But unbeknownst to the both of you, events are about to take a tragic turn. Third, we have Cyrus. Your name is Cyrus, the Scholar. Your name is Cyrus and you are a scholar. Excuse me, I'm already screwing up. You teach at the Royal Academy in Atlasdom, and though you have numerous admirers, your only true passion is the pursuit of knowledge. There is so much more I would learn. One day you realize that an invaluable tome has vanished from the Royal Library, piquing your insatiable curiosity. We have Tressa the Merchant. Your name is Tressa, and you are a merchant. You stock the shelves at your parents' shop in your sleepy seaside hometown, yet you often find yourself gazing out at sea, longing for something more. What lies beyond the horizon? You thought you'd never know the answer. Then one day an unfamiliar vessel weighs anchor at the docks, changing your life forever. We have Ulbrich, the warrior. Your name is Ulbrich, and you are a warrior. Once a proud knight, you lost both king and kingdom in a bloody coup. Today you serve as master-at-arms for a remote mountain village. To what end do I swing my blade? The question tortured you night after restless night. Then one day you overhear a name from your past, giving you new purpose. We have Primrose the Dancer. Your name is Primrose, and you are a dancer. You ply your trade in the pleasure district of Sunshade, a town forever shrouded in darkness. In truth, you are the high-born daughter of the once proud House Azelhart, an identity you conceal from all. 3 men bearing the mark of the crow, they took my father from me, but you will have your revenge. We have Alphen, the apothecary. Your name is Alphen, and you are an apothecary. You treat the wounded and sick in a small village amid the babbling brooks of the Riverlands. Stricken ill as a child, you were saved by a traveler who asked for nothing in return, inspiring you to follow in his footsteps. Though hesitant to leave the only home you've known, your best friend convinces you to follow your dream, wherever it may lead you. And finally, we have Therion, the thief. Your name is Therion, and you are a thief. While your past is a guarded secret, your exploits are known far and wide. Mere whispers of your extravagant heists strike fear into the hearts of the wealthy. Drifting into the Cliftlands one day, you hear a rumor of great riches to be had. You set your sights on a mansion said to be impregnable, only to find what you never expected. So the character we will be starting as is Therion, because as I mentioned before, we will be stuck with the first character we choose for a while. And Therian has a unique ability in that he can pick special purple chests in the overworld, and really it's the only special ability that has like an overworld effect. So for that reason, I think it's more useful than other characters, so if we have to be stuck with someone, we might as well have, you know, the ability to open every chest that we can. So let's get started.
Like a thief in the night. The usual.
As you like it. I heard that thief's at it again.
Really? What's he done this time?
Lifted everything off a merchant, leaving the goldsmith. Guess he didn't get his fill at that fancy manor the other day. Still can't believe he made it past all those guards. I'm sure the more the better for him.
They were more like decorations than actual guards.
Ain't no point swooning over someone else's work. Someday we'll make it as big as that thief, and then we'll be the talk of the town.
Yeah, you said it, partner.
Partners in crime, huh?
It was 10 years ago. Our paths crossed in a particularly dingy gaol. I remember that meeting well. After all, it had quite the influence on my career.
Oi!
Oi, get in.
And?
Not even a please?
Nah.
You won't last long in here with that foul mouth, whelp. No, you seem to be doing just fine.
Huh?
Impudent brat, you'll learn your manners the hard way, just like the rest. Ugh.
Hey?
I see you got the same warm welcome I did. And who are you? A no-good tea leaf who got caught in the act, just like yourself?
Oh, really?
Just like me, huh? Well, you look a lot worse. Well, get used to seeing this ugly boat, because I ain't getting prettier anytime soon. These guards think they can beat the attitude out of us. And they don't go easy on no one here, least of all teapots like us. Sounds about right. So, ready to be a good little boy and play nice with the guards? Are you?
No.
Nope, and I don't plan on staying here till they change me mind. See, I got me a pin here to unlock the door.
Hey.
Hey, what do you think you're... A little busy right now.
Here.
Try using this instead. Hmm? The key? Where'd you get this? Snatched it from the guard once he was all riled up. Haha, look at the cobblers on this one. Now let's get out of here. The name's Darius, mate.
Therion.
Therion.
Partner.
Well, Therion, looks like you and I are officially partners in crime.
Sweet memories. Fill it up.
Here you go. Beg pardon, would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure? If you are, I suggest you think again. Heard another would-be fortune hunter was tossed in the dungeon yesterday.
So what's the count now?
A score? Maybe more? But House Ravis ain't known to be kind to those who covet their wealth. Still, poor thieves can't help but flock to that manor like moths to a flame. Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep them coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then some.
Just one town? What about the neighbors?
Can't say for sure. No one's ever seen the treasure. Even that master thief they keep talking about would have more than his hands full.
A perfect tale for the tavern.
Look, when you've been in the business long enough, you can tell things at a glance. You're a smart and skilled young man. Probably have a long career ahead of you. That's why I'll say it once more. Stay away from that manor.
Thanks for the advice. Next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
They say that Ravis Manor is up at the top of the mountain where only the richest of the rich live. Alright, so this is just our mini-map, so basically we can see where we're going. We have our equipment here, we can use swords and daggers as a thief. Nothing super interesting there quite yet. But yeah, also, it's kind of weird in this game. Some cutscenes have voice acting, some don't, and then like there will be like interspersed parts where like there's no voice acting for just like scenes in the middle, like when we were in the jail, whatever. What, you want something from me? So this is the poor district of, I think this is called Boulderfall, this town. Folk on the middle level are a reasonable lot, at least they don't look down their noses at us like those snooty nobles. Doesn't mean they all think highly of each other, though. So yeah. We need to make our way to Ravis Manor, which I'm not going to be spending too much time talking to people because there's, you know, I don't want to be making these videos excessively long. As I say, as I immediately talk to someone. The cliffside stairs will take you down to the Commoner's District. It can get rough down there, so watch yourself. Alright, that... so, this purple chest right here, these are the special purple chests that only Therion can open. And they usually have pretty good stuff in them, so they're worth opening. So, again, why I wanted to choose Therion, because if I'm going to be stuck with one person, I might as well make it so that way I can open up any chest at any time. But I believe... what do you have to say? The staircase to the east leads to Ravis Manor. It's the most well-guarded place in town, and they turn almost everyone away at the gate. Alright, well let's go see what's up at Ravis. Alright, ooh, another chest. Iron Helm. So we can switch that to this, so we lose a little bit of elemental defense for a massive amount of physical defense, which I think is worth it. I'm going to just, you know, we'll just ignore the save point.
What do we have here?
If I didn't know better, I'd say they were overcompensating for something.
Alright.
Change posts.
Oi!
You there.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Listen up.
Stop dragging your feet, walk with purpose.
My
Yes, sir. We're getting paid a fortune for this job. Do it with pride.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's like an army. Just what kind of place is this? And we have some guard dogs. Oh look, they're so well trained. Those guard dogs look vicious. And that's not all. The walls are lined with wire. One false move and it'll sound an alarm, no doubt. Yep, trying to scale the walls would be more trouble than it's worth.
Huh?
What's this now?
Listen,
What part of no visitors allowed do you not understand?
exactly.
The Ravises have more important matters to attend to than entertaining riffraff like yourself. It won't take long, I swear. I'm merely a merchant looking to... A merchant, you say? Prove it. Prove what? I came to show the lady of the house some of the finest fabrics in the realm. And we're supposed to just take you at your word? If you can't show us proof, you can show yourself out. But Oh, he's so defeated. Fine, I'll leave. I swear, the nerve of these hoity-toity types.
Oh.
Never thought the front door would be the easiest way in. Time to get my hands on some proof. Alright, well, let's try to figure out how we can get into the manor.
What do we have
Well,
here?
if it isn't our merchant friend.
No.
Those bloody Ravises, don't they know some of us actually have to work for a living? Turned away at the gate. Join the club. You too? But why? They're doing it to everyone. Rumor has it they're guarding some great treasure inside. But I'm not after their treasure. I just wanted to show the lady of the house my wares. Then they told me I needed proof, as if this sack of silk dresses isn't proof enough.
Right.
Indeed, you'll need a letter of introduction to get inside. A letter of what? House Ravis only does business with the most esteemed merchants and traders. So, how can I get one of these letters? It's not easy, that's for sure. First, you'll have to make a name for yourself out here in town. Once you've proven yourself a reliable trading partner, then and only then will the Ravises write you a letter. That said, you could count the number of people who've earned one on one hand. Well, that sounds like an awful lot of work. Are you sure there's no other way? I can think of at least one.
I'll do what
Lifting it from the pocket of someone who's done the work for me. Alright, and then now we have access to the path actions, so characters have like a unique ability they can do on the overworld. Therian technically has two, because one you can't use in battle, but whatever. Therian can steal from people. So as you can see on the right side, there is the success rate. And depending on the success rate, you will get a chance to grab it, or you will fail. And failure will result in a hit to your reputation, and in each town you have a reputation meter. If you fail too many times, you lose your reputation, and then you cannot use your path actions until you get your reputation restored at the tavern. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's a Bit of a strange mechanic, but it's not that complicated. Just out of curiosity, how long do you plan on following me?
Huh?
So you noticed. For thieves, you aren't very discreet. You're keen to the most, friend. As are we. We can tell you've come for the Rave's fortune. If the army surrounding the manor is any indication, it's more than worth the trouble. And have you actually seen this treasure? We don't need to see it, just look at what they've got guarding it. Guards, dogs, traps, you name it, they got it. And you came all this way to warn me? How thoughtful.
Suppose so.
Look, we've got a proposal for you.
No thanks.
And I've got an answer. No.
Listen.
Just hear us out, mate. We can help each other.
Yeah.
My partner here has been inside. He's seen the traps they set up close. Hells, he walked straight into one and set off an alarm. Shut up. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that. Anyway, I got out just fine and we're here now, so what do you say? It won't be easy to carry all that treasure on your own. We're offering you a helping hand.
Nope.
I've already got 2 hands. That's enough for me.
Damn you.
So you think you're too good for us? Is that it? I'm a thief, not a nanny.
Say again?
You're an ungrateful bastard, that's what you are.
Are we done here?
Listen, I don't have time to entertain you clowns. I have places to be.
Hey.
You're not going anywhere. Ugh.
Bye now.
Get out of my sight.
Yikes.
Are you with me, mate? Speak to me. Mate? Oh, good lord.
Oi.
Thieves!
Let none escape.
You won't get away! They're on to us.
Partner.
Darius, this way. Got it.
Person.
Damn it, we lost them.
Find them.
They can't have gone far. Let's check the back alley.
All right.
They're gone. We should be safe for now. That went better than I expected. I wish they could have seen the looks on their faces. Huh, they deserved it for treating us like teapots. We might be small, but we're smarter than they'll ever be. You can say that again. We put our loads together, no one can stop us. Take a butcher's at all the loot we got. I'm struggling between an Irish accent and not... Yeah, it's quite the haul. Show a little more enthusiasm, mate. This is all ours now. Right. We knew what we wanted and we took it with our own hands.
Partner.
That's the spirit. All the world's treasures are ours for the taking.
Partner.
If you say so, partner.
That's right.
I do. Mark my words, we're going to be the greatest tea leaves the world's ever seen. For 16-bit sprites, this game is very animated, and I quite enjoy it. They did a really good job. Darius. But this is no time for nostalgia. I need to get myself one of those letters. Alright, so our job is to look for a fancy merchant who's probably can help us get some stuff. Get the letter. As you can see, the markers on the map indicate where things are, where we need to go. It's, you know, I mean, it's a very small area, so what could possibly... You'd only go so far, you know? When you've been in the business as long as I have, the Ravises will be begging for you to visit. It's all about experience.
Time to get to work.
Lucky for me, your experience hasn't taught you when to keep your mouth shut. And there's our target. Hello, sir. If you want to get into Ravis Manor, try learning a thing or two from yours truly. Gods be good, is there no end to this blowhard's incessant boasting? No problem. Letter of introduction, a letter bestowed only upon the privileged few who have earned the trust of House Ravis. Yes, I will attempt to steal it.
Now then.
Pleasure doing business with you. Now to pay a visit to Ravis Manor. Alright, now we can actually get into Ravis Manor. Now, I will admit this is probably going to be a pretty long video, because I'm currently at 30 minutes, and I don't think there's much I'm going to be cutting out. I don't think the later chapters are very long. The first, like, 8 or so videos are probably going to be quite bloated for the fact that, like, the introduction cutscenes and all that are very long. But other than that, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight up to Ravis Manor. We're not gonna bother stealing from people. Two guards at the gates. If I can fool them, I'm in. Time to sell the merchant. Good day, sirs. I've come to call on the Ravises. Would you kindly announce my arrival?
Oi.
They're not seeing anyone today. Begone with you at once. Begone, I say. Something tells me this one's bark is worse than its bite. What the
My
heck?
sincerest apologies.
Something just fell out of the window. Hold on. Sorry about that. Like, my window is open, and I just saw something out of the corner of my eye, like, something big and white fall from the sky, like, almost like a dove just plummeted to the earth. Or something, like a dead dove or a dead bird just falling from the sky or something. I don't know. It looked really weird. Anyway, allow me to introduce myself. You see, I am a merchant of some repute. A merchant and of repute, you say? Don't make me laugh. You ought not to judge a man by his robes.
To tell you the truth.
As a matter of fact, I was personally summoned by the lady of the house. And I doubt she would react kindly upon hearing I was turned away. Summoned? You? You think we're going to believe that codswallop? If we had a leaf for every rotten thief who gave us that story, we'd be as rich as the Ravises. But since we aren't, we're here protecting their fortune from would-be swindlers like you. Thought you could outsmart us, didn't you? The next time you're summoned, remember to bring your letter. Would you be referring to this letter, perchance?
What the?
Huh? How did you get that? It must be a fake.
Desperate times.
Now for the finishing blow. If you still aren't convinced, I fear there's not much else I can do. I'll take my leave, but I will give Lady Aravis a full report on what happened today. I wonder how she will see fit to deal with this affront to my good name.
Hold on.
Wait, sir. We were only doing our jobs. Yeah. You may pass.
You have my gratitude.
Why, thank you, gentlemen.
Now then.
Now the real fun begins. I'll just sneak in through that window over there. Alright, so you'll never know when danger might strike, so be sure to save often. Hopefully we won't die, but it's the first area, so I can't imagine we will be dealing much damage. So you know what, I'm gonna go save actually. Okay, so now we have the manor. Now, the way the dungeons in Octopath Traveler are set up is that they aren't like there's no puzzles, they're just basically open areas that you just walk through. There's some chests off the side paths, but otherwise they're not really different. Alright, so battle basics. Number 1, breaking enemies. Exploit your foe's weakness to turn the tide in your favor. I can explain that. So pretty much enemies have that little blue shield that indicates their break level. If you attack them with a weapon or element that they are weak to, they are stunned. We can also charge up our power to do we have a boost meter that we get. You get 1 boost point per turn unless you previously used your points you boosted on the last turn, and you can attack multiple times with a single weapon, or you can attack with a single weapon or lit.
Where's the nearest town?
I don't even know what I'm saying. When you boost, you attack multiple times with a single weapon, depending on how many boosts. So if you boost once, you'll attack twice, up to 4 times, because you can only boost up to 3 power points. But if you're using like a skill or something, then you will end up dealing just more damage with that skill.
Out of my way.
Alright. So a good way to battle is whenever there's an enemy that acts after you in a turn, you want to try to break them first. For the fact that if you break them on the same turn that they... Okay, so if you break them, they lose their turn for the current turn as well as the next turn. So it's always better to try to attack and break a foe who acts after you on the current turn, if that makes sense. Because you can break them sooner and you know.
Over here. Come on.
If you break them early, then you know they can't attack as often.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Fortunately, because it's such an early area, we get pretty good level ups. We're already level 2. Every time you get a level up, you get fully healed, so it's not really that much of a concern. Oh man, there's probably yeah, the big thing with these areas is just that they're really large, that's all.
I'll make this quick.
I think I'm going to be cutting out any battles with enemies that we've currently fought, so that way you're not sitting through the same thing. However, one thing that I haven't brought up, ouch, is that number 1, if you use a defense thing, if you use the defense skill, you will move first in an action. If you have multiple party members, then you will be acting like twice. in one turn. Or no, excuse me. If you have multiple party members and they both defend, they defend in the order that they use it, or reverse, I should say. So these sentinels are weak to swords. So I can use sword on that. Didn't really do much, unfortunately. I need to be careful, I'm running low on health. Break them for that one. Okay, I'm probably going to want to use a healing item because I am a bit low. We have healing grapes. They heal 500, which for us right now is a full heal. Ice Sentinels are a bit of a problem. For the fact, well, it's not really that they're a problem, but more so the fact that they are, there's multiples of them, so it's a lot more difficult to deal with them. Additionally, if you break an enemy, then you end up dealing more damage. We also have our skills, so Therian can steal an item from a foe, or deal heavy fire damage with a wildfire skill. I believe these guys are also weak to them. Yes, they are. So Therian doesn't have a lot of good skills, honestly. Like, the thief class is kind of not great. It's a good utility class, but otherwise not very useful, I don't think. Alright, so that's that. I'll cut out any more battles I will cut out any more battles with enemies that we have already fought. So, I want to go up to this area up here for the fact that I think there's probably more chests or something. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, come on. I stepped in like 3 steps. Ah, so there is a chest in here. So it is a good thing I came in here, although it was a healing grape, so realistically didn't help me all too much. Alright, so now we want to head up and to the left. Alright. Got another level up off that last fight. No chests in here. Fortunately, there are 2 exits, so it's not like we really wasted any time. Alright. Ooh, is this a chest? Yes. 800 leaves. Nice. Leaves are the currency. Another area of Rave's Manor. I can't remember if you want to go up or down. These dungeons can get a bit complicated in terms of where to go. I don't think I'm going to be trying to go through and grab every single chest, because there are a lot of chests, and like, in most cases, it's not going to be like, you know, something crazy good. It's going to be like, you know, a weapon or a, like a healing grape or something. Nothing super game-changing, so what I would consider not worth scouring everything.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Okie doke. Oh, we can also learn new skills. So there's another thing with job points, excuse me. We can go to skills, we can learn skills, we can learn more skills to do more attacks. So honestly, Steel SP and HP Thief are really good skills. So the next one we can get is 100, and I'll probably get Steel SP because those are very good skills for the fact that you can replenish your HP and SP whenever you need to, which is very useful. We have Wind Attire. Raises our speed, basically boosts all our stat, no reason not to take it. So we'll take even less damage now. Especially against those elemental things.
Come on.
We are leveling up crazy fast. Alright, so we don't want to go down, or we can't go down. But we can go up. See if there's another Chest, there is another room back here. They do try to hide things from you. There are kind of these secret little back entrances. Oh no, he gets a free attack. That's stupid. My 13 health. That hurts. That hurts me in my soul, bro. Oh man, there's not even a chest in here? That's stupid. Fortunately, there's another door at least, so... And watch, I probably missed it. Alright, I think that's more parallel with where we need to go. Hello? If you need anything, just say the word. Okay, apparently there's a peddling traveler dude. I will buy some extra grapes. There's nothing ever wrong with having some extra healing items. You know, this game you get pretty rich pretty fast, so there's nothing, you don't need to be too concerned with money. In all honesty. Ravis Guard 2. Oh, that's a new enemy. Are you weak to swords or...
Over here. Out of my way.
Swords or... No! Oh, you're special. You're a special little boy, aren't you? Wildfire? You are weak to fire, though. Oh, and then another fun thing is that fire is the first element, of like the elemental attacks. So technically this guy is only weak to fire and then another unknown element. Because that is one thing that you can use to your advantage, is that the game will always list weapon weaknesses, weapon and elemental weaknesses in a specific order, so you can kind of guess based on what's available. So like, because his first thing is fire, I know he's not weak to swords, daggers, lances, axes, none of that. So, you know, fun little thing you can do to sort of take a wild guess. Alright. I don't want to be using up all of my SP though. Fortunately, that guy goes down pretty easily without much of a fight. We are level 5. So we are very strong. I'm not sure if we can even get down to that first level. Honestly. Whatever. Alright, so this is definitely where we want to... No, I'm not gonna save. Alright.
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about. It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom. Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question. Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me to congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so. We tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help. His job? Find promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Think of it more as appealing to their inner nature. The great treasure of Ravis Manor, guarded by a veritable army. What thief could pass up such glory, such riches? We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment. But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
I should have seen this coming.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote. I am a butler in the service of House Ravus.
You expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I assure you, you won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What?
Alright, here is our first boss fight with Heathcote. He's very large. We have Ravus Guard, which is not the same thing as the guy we fought on the way here. Like, okay. So, I want to probably focus on the guard first, because he probably will be easier to take out. Hopefully this guy's weak to sword. Yep, thank you. Okay, we're good. He's broken. Fortunately, because we have such high defenses from the gear that we stole on the way here, we should be pretty much fine. May be able to... Okay, so that does 87. I'm not sure if that'll deal more or less than a sword, especially because he's not broken anymore. So... yeah, it's still pretty significantly weaker. I think broken damage only deals like an extra 1.5 times or something. So I want to boost, because this will break the guard on this turn and then also the next turn. So it's a lot better.
Out of my way.
I will also use HP Thief to restore my own health a little bit. We are getting a bit on the lower side. Nothing to be concerned about, but still something to try not to try to not exactly put ourselves in a super vulnerable position. So I just really want to keep wailing on this guy till he's gone. And then we can focus on Heathcote. Although this stinking guy has so much stinking health. Yes, we get it. You know how to double spear people.
Over here.
My cat is crying for dinner, which is almost is time. Another good thing about HP Thief is the fact that it technically attacks twice, so if someone is weak to it, like Heathcote is, or weak to daggers, it will in fact deal 2 points to the vulnerability meter. And that's one thing to keep in mind with like boosting and stuff, is that your normal attacks will multiply, so you'll deal multiple strikes to the same weak point gauge. And similarly, with fire, if you were to boost this, would still count as only one attack, so therefore technically you would not be dealing bonus damage to whatever the thing. Wouldn't be dealing multiple points of things, things to the stinking to the weak point gauge. I'm gonna restore my SP because I am getting a little low, and then I'm going to boost HP Thief. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use HP Thief, and then I'm gonna boost the fire. Ooh, so Wildfire. Because this will deal a ton of damage. 300, yeah, that's a lot. And then basically that's just what I'm going to be doing from here on out. I'm going to be doing HP Thief, heal myself, bonk bonk, break him. He can't attack on this turn. Then I have 3 points of thing for, whoops, not HP Thief, for Wildfire. Although I am getting a little low. And that's a bad thing, that black aura. That usually means that he is trying to use a superpower move. And that is also a problem for the fact that now I can't... yeah, that's great. Shoot, bro, that actually kinda sucks. I'm just gonna defend. So, yeah, normally those moves are, like, really strong, I guess because this is, like, the first boss that, like, they're being a little more forgiving.
I'll take this.
Oh, stupid retainer, bro. You know what, at this point... Heathcote, you know, I'm just gonna keep wailing on Heathcote at this point. Frankly, with the strategy that I've got going, that like I will be healing as I go, so I won't really need to be concerned too much about taking damage. Since pretty much anything they'll be dealing, I'll be healing up instantaneously. Hopefully this. Ah, dang, that's still not enough, bro. How much health you got, Heathcote? Another good thing about Therian is that he has high evasion, so a lot of physical attacks will end up missing him. HP Thief, give him the sucky. Oh look, he's dead. Died to the suck. Oh, apparently we have to kill this guy too now. Alright. Why are you already at health? I don't think I attacked you at all. Whatever, I'll just whack you with the sword. How much damage does Wildfire do? 42, it's not really worth the difference. Alright, I hope you just perish, please. Oh my god, you're prolonging this. Bro, please. Bro, please. I asked you, I'm no longer asking.
And that's that.
Tons of experience. Fortunately not a level up though. An energizing pomegranate, and those boost your BP.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I underestimated you.
That makes 2 of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory? What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band. The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it. Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me!
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
Why, you...
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
Oh, great. More company.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstones.
You don't say.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yes, once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately, Heathcote was able to recover the Sapphire Stone.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story. If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Yeah, they do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand. Will you undertake Miss Ravis's mission, young thief? If you refuse...
I'll do the job.
Excellent. Then I pray your journey will be a successful one.
Oh, you're back.
With a tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
Listen, I just came from Ravis Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more, and now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Coming right up.
Alright, so head north out of town, so hopefully we don't have too much left of this thing, because this is like an hour-long video. Alright, we gotta head out of town.
Mr. Therion! Mr. Therion, please wait!
What now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but...
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go. As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone. The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold, each named for its sheen.
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
You have my word.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noblecourt is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
Noblecourt. Great. I'll fit right in.
Mr. Therion!
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there. Did I say something amiss?
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
And so Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragonstones of House Ravis, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what fate awaited him. So, oh my goodness. Across Ostera, there are 7 others who await you. Why not venture out and try to find them? Together, you can defeat even the greatest of foes. So basically, the game's like saying, like, hey, go find the other adventurers. Which is great and all, but, that's going to be it for this episode. These people with orange speech bubbles are people with side quests. We're going to be ignoring them for the time being until we get all of the adventurers, and then we will start dealing with them. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing. Oh, and this is also fast travel, so we can go to other places that we have currently visited. Yeah. It's gonna be this episode. Thanks for watching. If you like it, leave a like and all that jazz. And in the next episode, we are going to be trying to recruit Alphen. I've decided we are going to be going in a counterclockwise direction. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.